Good afternoon, everybody. I'm Ben Barrows. I'm Dean and Professor of Law here at the Stetson University College of Law. Graduates, family and friends, faculty and staff, and distinguished guests, welcome to Stetson Law's 2025 Graduate Awards Ceremony. Graduates, being honored today is a defining moment in your legal career. At our Graduate Awards Ceremony, we recognize your numerous achievements during law school, above and beyond the already very high standards expected of you. Today, we recognize your contributions to this community and to society at large. It's my hope that you will remain committed to improving your community wherever you may be. Law school not only teaches you to be a lawyer, it also teaches you to be a leader. Your achievements are testament to your dedication and excellence. You have set a standard for your peers and those who will follow you in your footsteps. Wear your honors and recognitions with pride, but also with humility, knowing that the law is not just a profession, it's a calling to serve, to advocate, and to lead. You've earned this time to celebrate your achievements in law school. Your law school friends celebrate you here today, and those at home are rewarded at seeing the years of support that brought you to this moment. Congratulations, honorees. I'd like to take a moment to recognize those in attendance with us today, our esteemed faculty members. Associate Dean for Academic Affairs and Professor of Law, Jason Palmer. And the President of Stetson University, Dr. Christopher Rolke. Come on up, Professor.
Good afternoon. The faculty were acknowledged. This is an extraordinary law school, and there's so many people that contribute to make this weekend special for you and your families. Can we give a round of applause to faculty, staff, administration, with us this evening also is our provost, Dr. Elizabeth Scomp is here. If you'll indulge me for just a minute, this has been quite a week of celebrations. So we had just finished last weekend 2 commencements on the DeLand campus of Stetson University, where we have a wonderful College of Arts and Sciences, the School of Business Administration, and School of Music, and we set a record this year. On Friday night, the weather report was very bad. The entire ceremony lasted 38 minutes. Dean Barrows, we cannot promise that length tomorrow, because we are expecting a very, very good weather report tomorrow, and it's good that we're doing it in the morning. This is really not about the DeLand campus. Tonight is about the College of Law, and it's about these extraordinary students and what they have achieved. As your president, I want to extend the warmest congratulations to each and every one of you for what you've achieved. We are exceptionally proud of you, and we absolutely know that you are, in fact, practice ready. You are practice ready. I'm going to turn the podium back over to my good friend and colleague, Dean Benjamin Barrows, and before I hand over the podium, I want to say this. The relationship between the DeLand campus and Stetson University's College of Law has never been stronger. We now have coast-to-coast events where we share faculty ideas and administrative services and the like. So it has been a joy and a privilege to work with you, Ben, and let's do some more coast-to-coast, shall we?
Absolutely.
All right, go ahead.
Okay, now for the person who has to do the hard work at this ceremony, I'd like to welcome Associate Dean Palmer to the stage. Dean Palmer. All right. Good afternoon.
Associate Dean for Academic Affairs. It's my pleasure to be with you here today to recognize all of the outstanding achievements, dedication, and hard work throughout your law school years. We'll begin our recognitions with the recipients of the Order of Barristers. The Order of Barristers is a national honorary organization that recognizes individuals who have excelled in both advocacy and service. The nominees for the National Order of Barristers, please come forward to receive your award. Kristen Anderson Ballard. Carmela Brazal. Joshua Renzel. Elizabeth Alexandria Campbell. Jessica Noelle Fauché. Edward Hong. Morgan Marie Jones. Yesenia Onofre. Flora Patel. Hannah Soul. Gabrielle Sapun. Next, we recognize Stetson's Public Service Fellows, who exemplify the spirit of community service. These students have dedicated countless hours of non-legal community service in order to make our communities better places in which to live and work. Students, when I call your name, please come forward to receive your certificate. Kristen Anderson Ballard. Juliana Marie McKay. Carson Giles Petty. Connor J. Yost. I'm sorry, I skipped over one barrister's award. I apologize. Juliana Marie McKay. Just trying to keep everyone on their toes. Next, we present this year's named awards. A detailed description of each award can be found in your program. As I call your name, please come up to accept your award and take a picture with Dean Barrows. The Alan and Marcia Gassman Endowed LLM and Tax Award. The recipient of this award is Jacob Daniel Gordon. The American Bankruptcy Institute Medal Award for Excellence in Bankruptcy Studies. The recipient of this award is Natalia Madashowski. The American Law Institute Continuing Legal Education Scholarship and Leadership Award. The recipient of this award is Edward Hong. The Carol R. Samuels Unsung Hero Student Leadership Award. The recipient of this award is Shantanese Knoxer. The Dean Richard Dillon Excellence in Real Property Award. The recipient of this award is Madeline C. Barron. Joining Dean Barrows to present the Dean Thomas F. Lambert Award, we welcome Thomas Carey. The recipient of this award is Caitlin C. Carey. The Dr. Thomas C. Marks Florida Constitutional Law Award. The recipient of this award is Samuel Hart III. The E. Harris Drew Memorial Award. The recipient of the award is Kristen Anderson Ballard. The Elizabeth M. Lehman Award. The recipient of this award is Jessica Noel Fauché. Joining Dean Barrows to present the next three awards, we'd like to welcome Chad Lauren. The Floor and Roving Outstanding Advocates Award Dispute Resolution. The recipient of this award is Elizabeth Alexandra Rice. The Floor and Roving Outstanding Advocate Award for Moot Court. The recipient of this award is Benjamin Russell. The Floor and Roving Outstanding Advocate Award Trial Team. The recipient of this award is Madeline Claire Bodiford. Joining Dean Barrows to present the Hearn Environmental Law Award, we welcome Frank Hearn, Teresa Hearn, and Cannon Hearn. The recipient of this award is Audrey Timmons. The Gardner Beckett Award. The recipient of the award is Christina Lester. The International Academy of Trial Lawyers Award. The recipient of the award is Leif Hatton. The Judge Alexander Pasquet Bankruptcy Award. The recipient of the award is Lainey Armistead. The Judge John M. Shem Excellence in Appellate Advocacy Award. The recipient of the award is Elizabeth Alexandra Campbell. The Mark L. Levine Award. The recipient of the award is Dominique Alford Raymond. The Maria G. Martin Award for Legal Ethics. The recipient of the award is Jeremy Haas. Our next award, we have two recipients, the Matthew Bender Elder Law Book Award. The recipients of the award are Gabriela Diane Diaz and Sofia Carolina Herrera. The Michael P. Allen Award for Excellence and Professionalism. The recipient of the award is Mariana Hope Monforte. Our next award is the Melvin Truitt PA Trust Award. The recipient of this award is Maya Jesniski. The Nader Drake Memorial Award. The recipient of the award is Anna Elizabeth Rolteby. The National Association of Women Lawyers Outstanding Law Student Award. The recipient of the award is Alexis Morgan Bargamy. Our next award has 5 recipients. I'll call them up one at a time. The National Order of Scribes Award. The recipients are Zoe Depkov, Benjamin Lindquist. Spencer Edward Muskoff. Lily Shelton. And Madison Taylor Temple. Our next award is the Paul Varnard Award for Clinic Excellence. The recipient of this award is Jessica Cassidy. Our next award is the Pride Award. The recipient of this award is Liam Cortez. Joining Dean Barrows to present the Professor Brooke Bowman Excellence in Moot Court Award, we welcome Jeremy Bailey. The recipient of the award is Gabrielle Sapun. The Professor Roberta Flowers Ethics and Advocacy Award. We have two recipients, I'll call them up in turn. The recipient of the award is Jalaxon Jean Simon. And Marjorie Camamore. Our next award is the Public Interest Award. The recipient of the award is Madeline Irene Berg. The Ralph Harris Farrell Competition Award. The recipient of this award is Connor J. Yost. The Raphael Steinhardt Award. The recipient of this award is John Alexander Paladin. Joining Dean Barrows to present the Stephanie A. Vaughn Award, the Stephanie A. Vaughn Excellence in Advocacy Award, we represent Alex Jagelia Litz and Catherine Christian. Just Alex. Oh, no, there's Catherine. The recipient of the award is Mia Alanis Bartholomew Bengal. the Suzanne Armstrong Memorial Award. The recipient of the award is Lauren Nicole Biggs. The Thomas E. Pennant Jr. Award for Community Service. The recipient of the award is LaTanya Conrad. The Yetta and Ben Podgor JLSA Student Award. There are 2 recipients for this award. I'll call them up in turn. First recipient for this award is Blake Ariel Khan. The second recipient is Joshua Renzel. One final award, the Daniel N. Burton Against All Odds Award. The recipient of the award is Dominique McDaniel. And now, the Victor O. Whaley Awards. As I call your name, please come to the front of the room for a group photo with Dean Barrows. Audience, I would ask you to please hold your applause until all of the names have been read. The recipients of the Victor O. Whaley Awards are Kristen Anderson Fallon, Carmela Reza, Madeline Claire Botifer, Milan Sebastian Bohr, Leanne Browning, Nicholas Capriola, Janelle Dresden, Leif Hatum, Jalexon Jean Simon, Joseph George Liskowitz, Mary Margaret Betty, Juliana Marie McCabe, Constantino Aurelio Muñez, Brooke Jacqueline Prentice, Jean K. Salerno, Kendall Sheffer, Dustin Ian Shore, Caleb Spano, and Matthew Ryan Wheeler. the Dean's Excellence Award, and the Edward D. Foreman Most Distinguished Student Award. When I call your name, please come forward to receive your certificate and take a photo with Dean Barrows. The Walter Mann Award is given to the graduating student who has shown the greatest promise of becoming an outstanding leader in the legal profession. The recipient of the Walter Mann Award is Ronnie Francis Bernard. The Dean's Excellence Award is presented each year by the Dean to a student for extraordinary service to Stetson University College of Law. The recipient of the Dean's Excellence Award is Flora Patel. The last award of the evening is the Edward D. Foreman Most Distinguished Student Award. It's our pleasure to have with us today previous Foreman recipients and members of the Foreman family: Catherine Alpier, Catherine Christian, Evan Dix, Darnisha Foley, Alex Jagala-Litz, Cameron Kubley, Erin Akuto, Zayn Mohammed, Joseph Murray, Brian Reeder, Matthew Foreman, and Tara Foreman to please join Dean Barrows in presenting this award. On behalf of the Foreman family, I welcome special guest Alex Jagala-Litz to the stage.
Hello everyone, my name is Alex Jagala-Litz and I have the true honor and privilege of being Mr. Foreman's last law clerk. I hold that honor very dear to my heart, and I have no idea how 23 years later that was such an important and monumental moment for me. This award is about the most distinguished student here at Stetson, but the core of this award is not based on just grades or being a great legal peer. It is based on paying it forward, and behind the scenes, it is based on love. The love of a wonderful woman, Bonnie Foreman, for an amazing man, Mr. Edward Foreman. The two most important days in your life are the day you are born and the day you find out why. Mr. Foreman knew this, or he knew his why, but he wasn't restricted to one area of law. He did criminal law, wrongful death, he was a city attorney, a county attorney. He did anything he found interesting, and he did it well. But what he was a bulldog attorney that worked behind the scenes for the less fortunate without any fanfare or spotlight. He stood up for something greater than himself. He loved big and he loved boldly. He was a mentor to other attorneys and he was a mentor to me. And he taught me not only to do the right thing as a lawyer, but actually to be the right thing in this profession. His why was to be a strong, ethical, moral lawyer that loved his wife, Bonnie Foreman. For some of you, the why may not be already crystal clear. You might be driven by a passion for justice, a commitment to advocacy, or a calling to serve those without a voice. For others, your why may still be unfolding, and that's okay. The beauty of our profession is that it gives us endless opportunities to discover our why. Being a lawyer isn't just a job, it's a chance to shape lives, protect rights, change systems, and stand up every day for something greater than ourselves. So whether you're headed into a courtroom, a boardroom, or a community clinic, you are now part of this magical profession that carries both privilege and also a very great responsibility. So as we step forward from this day, let it not just be a celebration of what you've accomplished, but a commitment to discovering why you were called to do this work, and to living that purpose, living that why, with courage, compassion, and integrity, like Mr. Edward Foreman. We step forward this day to celebrate 20 years of this award, with 26 fabulous recipients thus far. One owns a bakery, one served as the Speaker of the Florida House of Representatives, many are litigators, one is an actor, Many are parents of either two-legged or four-legged kids. They have all traveled different journeys to find their why, and they have added an amazing legacy for Mr. Foreman. Now we add another to this amazing group. Number one in their class, Mid-Court Board, Editor-in-Chief of the Stetson Law Review, from Mooresville, North Carolina, my favorite, graduated from Transylvania University with a BA in Philosophy and Writing, Rhetoric, and Communication. Prior to law school, the recipient worked as an animal cruelty investigator and a rescue foster coordinator. And this recipient is going to Washington, D.C. this fall and plans to pursue interests involving complex litigation and pro bono projects, paying it forward already, related to veterans, animal welfare, and constitutional issues. This recipient is known for paying it forward and putting the spotlights on others. Is also the mother of a 3-year-old and an 18-month-old. I want you to get the calculation. Law school is 3 years long. Okay. This recipient has a husband, Zachary, who I have been told is the rock of their family. And with his enduring support, compassion, and brilliance, allowed her to chase her dreams. So, in the era of paying it forward, we will be presenting an award to this recipient, the 2025 recipient of the Edward Foreman Most Distinguished Student Award. There will be the recipient's name cast in bronze on the bronze outside of the Great Hall. Also a check for $5,000 and a crystal award in the shape of a flame to keep the fires of philanthropy burning. And that will go from our previous recipients, Katie Christian Mardones, to Brian Reeder, to Joe Murray, to Aaron Acuna, to Evan Dix, to Catherine Alkiri, to Cameron Kubley, and now, please welcome Shelby Hunt.
Well, that was eventful. I had some notes on my phone, but there was holding involved, so I'm going to try to stay on track for your all's sake, because those who know me know that I tend to ramble. But I don't want this award to mislead anyone and to think that this was a unitary endeavor, because me being here receiving this award was because of so many people. I have the most incredible support system. So I just want to specifically thank some people. If you're not in this list, it doesn't mean you weren't a part of this journey. It just means that everyone's hot and sweaty. So I'm gonna keep the list condensed as much as possible. I would like to start with Stetson-related individuals who are really crucial in this journey. First would be the Foreman family for graciously letting me be a part of this distinguished group, and Alex and Professor Okono, Professor Podgore for always sponsoring me and putting my name forward when an opportunity arises. I can't thank them enough. And then, as we all know, we have some special 1L teachers who just really forge your law school journey that you connect with, and I had a few specific 1L teachers that I really connected with and who always jumped at every opportunity to mentor me and to graciously help me pave the way. So Professor Tomer Stein Professor Kelly Feely and Professor James Hart were all instrumental in my experiences here at Stetson, so I want to thank them. Next, there are a few students here who have just inspired me every single day. First would be everyone on Stetson Law Review, and especially everyone on our editorial board, because I see how much work you do every day. But there are two individuals who I truly believe to my core, if the dice rolled a different way, could be standing up here right now because they're absolutely brilliant and incredible, and that would be the other members of the big three of Law Review, Spencer Muskoff and Jessica Fouché. They're amazing, and I'm so excited to see what they do with their journey. Beyond that, there's so many amazing memories for me here because we lived in a schoolhouse for 3 years. It's 10 seconds away, so we literally raised our family here. We moved here from North Carolina with one 6-month-old, and now those coos you heard earlier were from our kids. So forgive us for that. And now we have a 3-year-old and an 18-month-old, and it's unbelievable. We took a family walk around this campus every single day. Our kids experienced their first ever words here, their first steps here. So it's really bittersweet for us to be moving from here, but I want you all to know that you have not only impacted my law school journey, but more importantly, you've impacted the way we've raised our family because you're all part of that. And so my last and final thanks go to my crucial family members who are everything to me. I'll start with my parents, David and Karina Bailey. My dad, growing up, coached me in softball and was there every single weekend, went to every single tournament with me, and always taught me just how much as a parent it means to spend that quality time and be there, and that's a lesson I'll never forget. And my mother, she's instilled many lessons in me, but the number one thing is no matter where you come from, no matter who you are, or what obstacles you face, if you have an absolutely relentless work ethic, you can change your life and you can do anything. And that's something that I think about every single day, and I've thought about every single day for the last 3 years. Next would be my mother-in-law, Marcy Reshy, and her husband, Don Reshy, who live about an hour from us, but yet make a trip up to our house all the time to help watch our kids so that we can do our work or just try to relax, have a date night. It's incredible how people who I only met a few years ago have just taken me in and shown me so much love as if I were their own, so thank you. And then my siblings, Jessica, Janelle, and Zach. Somehow they put up with me for 30 years. I don't know how. They're still doing it, so kudos to them because I know I was a rambunctious child, so it built their character, I'm sure. And then next would be all of my grandparents who maybe are watching this on live stream, but who have always showed me support even from afar. Thank you so much. And last but certainly not least, I want to bring up something that Alex mentioned, which is we're all here to figure out our why. Well, I'm really, really, really lucky that I found my why about 4.5 years ago when I met my husband, Zach. He's incredible. We met in North Carolina, and Zach owned his own business. And one day, I went up to him and I was like, I want to go to law school. And he's like, cool, where, when, why, I'm there. And didn't question it at all. And he closed his business so he could move down here with me, help raise kids while I could have all these opportunities. And it's just the most selfless, outstanding, amazing human being in the whole world. All kudos to him. And because of him, I have Camden and Carter Ponton, who are the greatest things on this planet. I haven't slept in 3 years, and yet I haven't known so much love in my entire life. It is a true treasure to see their smiles and laughs and giggles every single day. And I want to thank you all one last time for an awesome year, and I'm so excited to see where you all go in your journeys. It will be incredible. Thank you.
Thank you to the Foreman crew, and thank you, Shelby, for those really touching remarks. Let's give this group of amazing students one more really loud round. one unified goal: to prepare our students to be change agents who make significant contributions to our community and to society. Our success, and the success of those we honor this afternoon, is due in large measure to the wonderful work of our faculty and staff. Can we give them one more round? So we've reached the end of our ceremony. Good thing that we have a really great party right across the hall. So thank you all for coming. Congratulations again to our honorees. I look forward to seeing you all tomorrow, bright and early, in the Plaza Mayor. Thanks for coming, everybody.